So we just locked in profits on BITF this morning. While the whole data center market is bleeding out, I have a little red portfolio here, 4.7% down. Institutional selling, it is something we're seeing. Is it a massive red flag for IREN or APLD or some of the big players? It's shaking the market for sure. You see them pull back here. No, I don't think it's a red flag. In fact, the structure still looks pretty good. But when you're in one of these stocks and you don't have a plan, like yesterday we were talking about APLD in its trend here. We've talked about this for a little bit. It's been selling down since February 10th. And while it was trying to hold that support around $30, there was still that downward pressure, that trend that it was in, and that it may sell down further. And that's what we saw, that it did sell down further today, about 8%. Okay, you see the sell off, which is pretty significant. You know, this morning if we wouldn't have managed risk properly, then we might be down 5%, 10%, 15% this morning. Because, again, in a short term trade, you have to have the risk management. We were in BITF this morning. They did okay. They're only down about 1%, but we locked in profits. We moved our stop loss up on BITF. And then over on TSSI, we did see them sell off this morning. We saw APLD selling off. We got into a trade on CoreWeave after they pulled down 8%, but then ended up selling out by the time they were dipping a little bit further, just to manage risk again. And some of these stocks, again, were starting to offer really nice margins for profit in the short term, but then the downward pressure kicked in further, and we see them pull back further. So currently, look at this. You can see this level with APLD. There's three things to watch. Number one, you see they have an overall uptrend, which is great. You have this very consistent trend over the last few months from $3 a share. They've gone up to $42 a share, and they've recently pulled back down. And as they're pulling back down, there's a support level around 25. There's a support level here, okay, that you're going to see them reach. It's around $25 a share, and they're pulling down currently to those levels. And so if we were to see them, there's two potential ways this goes. You know, we see them trend down further in the short term, and we can see them maybe break below and then sell down to 25. And we got downward pressure. Or in their trend they're in currently, we do see them recover slightly, even in the trend, the downtrend, to something like this, up to $30 a share again. And then that's when you start to see a retest again of whether or not they're going to get out of this downtrend, and if they can break up, find support around 25, and then continue some of the trends upwards. But the greater long-term trend, they're still very much in the green. They're well above the 200-day moving average. They're holding this overall uptrend. It's just this smaller downtrend in the greater uptrend that they're facing right now. Now, the moment that I would, let's say, panic on a medium term to long term, because right now any short term trades, maybe you're buying a dip today looking for a recovery tomorrow or something like that, but you gotta be on top of it for the short term. If you might have sold up around $40 or something like that, great, or $35, great. You might even wait a little bit more before getting back in to see that they do find a bottom around $25 to $30 here, and they can start to recover. Once you get that confirmation, because right now you can see RSI, MACD is selling down here. They're starting to once again get back into more of a buy territory, and a lot of people have been waiting for them to get into that buy territory. And so as we see them pull back down, once you get to see that slight reversal, and we start to potentially target up to, let's say, $40 to $50, great. That's when we can look for those entries. But currently, right now, it is seeing that downward pressure. So that's what you see with a lot of the data center stocks, and it's just something to watch out for in the short term. In the long term, I don't touch anything. I'm holding it long term. Pieces of news that would be notable that you'd want to watch would be, for example, Nvidia and APLD. Some of the news as of recently is that Nvidia did end up selling their shares in APLD. Okay, while that's not a huge red flag, it happens quite all the time. You can also see other companies. Roth Capital says they're buying shares of Applied Digital after Nvidia sold, and we did see some buys kick in. But nevertheless, when you're looking at the value that the companies are bringing to the marketplace, APLD, NBIS, IREN, no doubt about it, they have multi-billion-dollar deals that they've been signing. So the fundamental look is strong. It's just that short-term downtrend right now, at least, that is for sure happening. I was just looking at Prophecy AI this morning. We were looking at some of the projections. In the future chart, when you're on Grok, maybe it's bullish, but most models like Gemini here, bearish, Claude is bearish, ChatGPT is bearish. Into the next week, they're all pretty bearish. Gemini is 8% bearish on TSSI. So this is TSSI. Similar outlooks I was seeing over on APLD. There was maybe a little more bullish momentum into the next month, and seeing that they stabilize around this $25 to $30 price range. The nearest support they have is going to be right at about $25 a share, and currently, they're hovering right around that $29 price point. So let's see if they hold. This is a key time to learn, if you're in a short-term trade, how to manage it, and if you're in a long-term investment, how to potentially add on the dips and continue to build your portfolio for profitable future. If I earned your thumbs up, hit the like button. If you ever want to tune on into our daily live trading sessions like we have every morning at market open, see my entries, see my exits in the second link below, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.